The General doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have the means to fight back against this dragon invasion and save Elsewhere from certain destruction. A dragon nests on a nearby island. I believe it plans to attack Senchal. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship to sail us to the island. Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file. And the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmus' scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials. You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who is scheduled to meet with the General today. Lecky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, very well. Follow me. Refugees from the recent dragon attacks have flooded Senchal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most go to sleep hungry each night. Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives. While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer. That is why we must fight. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the innocents of Elsewhere who cannot fight for themselves.
Just buy another ship? Casca, you wound Zaji, you truly do. Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. The perfect pounce, the finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay. Someone stole her as we slumbered. No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. Elias sent you. Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senchal, with some...
We don't need another complication, especially when we have no idea when this dragon will strike. Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartisse may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp. Don't see Nartisse. Let's move on. No sign of the Dark Elf here. Let's head north.
I don't know what to tell you. You don't want to talk. Don't be
Stop right there. He locked the door. Stand back. Quickly now. After him. That's one way to catch a thief.
Walker, good to see you. Look who Zaji found. Why don't you say hello?
Please, Zaji, don't let Casca rip out my throat.
I'll stand guard while you interrogate Nartisse.
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounce and brought it here to Southgard. I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi. Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear I didn't know that until after I sold her the ship.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim, yes? Oh, that's right! You can't swim! That went exactly as planned, which honestly may be a first for Zaji. Zaji is counting on it. There's no place for slavers in elsewhere. But there's plenty of room at the bottom of the sea. Perhaps there's not a sailor in the Topal Bay who hasn't heard of Admiral Irathi and her practices. Many Khajiit have suffered because of her. Oh, you want a plan? Now, that plan would be... Zaji and the Bearded One will draw away the slavers. Meanwhile, Casca will help you secure the perfect pounce.
Against my better judgment, I think we should follow Zaji's plan. Let's just say I'm not discounting the possibility. Aelia Renmus seems like a respectable woman, but she may not be the best judge of character.
It is good to be home.
We should sail for Senshal before reinforcements arrive.
Excellent point. Hey, Walker! Get us out of here!
I told you the captain would get the pounce back.
I heard what happened from the crew. I'm glad you were there to help recover the pounce. I don't think Zaji would have handled the loss of his ship very well. I'm glad to hear it. I knew Zaji wouldn't let you down. I'm coming with you. If this dragon is going to attack Senshal, I want to help defeat it. Besides, I'm sure you could use an extra hand. I'm good with a bow. Look, I'm aware of the risks, believe me. But this city is my home. I can't just stay behind and hope you stop this threat. Not when I can help.
Guess the captain got the pounce back. Practically everything. If it weren't for old Dirge, the whole ship would sink under the weight of the grime and barnacles.
You're competent, I'll give you that. Enough. The odds don't look good. We don't know the island. We have no... And wait for this dragon to burn the city to the ground? No. It's better to die fighting than to perish hiding behind a wall. Someone on this ship has to be. If everyone...
This one is cleaning. You may help clean or whatever needs doing.
Jal, you are the one who got us back the perfect pounce, yes? Yes, back when the ship belonged to a rather nasty fellow by the name of Bazahar the Bull. What's not to like? He respects his crew, makes sure we're well cared for. I won't deny Zaji is cunning when he wants to be, but it's Casca that keeps this ship afloat.
Now that we've secured a vessel, our next step is to infiltrate the dragon's lair. If she wishes to protect her home, she should have that chance. Once we reach the island, we'll search for the dragon. Indeed, our journey to recover the relic may have been a long one, but it's proven to be an invaluable weapon. Another ship was seen heading toward the island. I'm not sure if its crew are friend or foe, but we must be prepared for the worst. Very good. Let's go deal with that dragon. Let's discuss our plan of attack. Judging by that docked ship, we're not the only ones who have business on this island. There's a Dragon Guard proverb. Prepare your counter before the blow. In other words, if they swing at you, be ready to swing back. I spotted a cavern northeast of here. Scout ahead and see where it leads. Elia, Casca, you're with me. Stick close and prepare to fight.
I'm always ready to fight. Just keep an eye on that little one.
I can take care of myself.
Good to see you, warrior. Thanks for the assistance. Hold your position.
Look above us! The dragon!
Prepare yourselves. Inside, now! Follow the beat!
Who are these people, and why are they attacking us?
They are enemies to be defeated. Nothing else matters.
These banners, the motifs. There's no mistaking it. This is a dragon god's sanctuary. Well said. I was able to track the dragon's movements. It should be just up ahead.
Be prepared, little one. I can smell them coming.
How many?
Does
Where are you, vile beast? Show yourself! Prepare to meet your end! Horn didn't work. How?
Of course not. That's my horn, mortals. Tell me how you came to possess it.
My companion will speak with you, dragon. But make one wrong move, and my blade will cut deep.
I am Nathalar. I do not fear you, hunter. If you seek a battle, understand that it will be to the death. I would rather talk, though. Where did you get my horn? Zukorav. Ah, so it was Valoksin who hid it from me. To protect our kind from the horn's power, no doubt. Such an honorable fool. And why do you seek to kill me? Are you one of Latvulan's thralls? My oldest foe. A dragon of great power and evil intent. He gathered a cult to do his bidding and subjugated our brothers to his cause. Those who oppose him die. He plans to destroy this land, and me along with it. Why would I attack the Kaz city? It means nothing to me. Only Latvulan matters. You have dispatched many of my brother's followers, so I shall spare your lives. You may even keep my horn. I have no need of it.
Hold! This dragon means us no harm.
No harm? Did we come all this way for nothing?
That's still to be determined. For now, let's spread out and see what we can find. Well, I certainly didn't factor this into my plans. The Dragon Guard were very clear about their dealings with dragons. Hunt them, slay them, use their parts. Yet this one shares our goals. This Latvulan seeks to destroy all of Tamriel. If Nathalar wants to stop that, I'd say we have a common cause. As the Red Guard proverb tells us, if we share an enemy, let our blades strike as one. I may not like it, but Nathalar possesses knowledge about Latvulan that we just don't have. And the might of a dragon at our disposal isn't something to toss away lightly. Yes, I'd rather have Nathalar on our side than against us. Our mission was successful, my friend. It just didn't end as we expected. We secured passage to the island, we found the dragon, and we made sure Sanchal was safe. At least from this potential threat. We also need to learn more about this dragon Latvulan. If it does indeed wish to destroy all of Tamriel, then an alliance is our best way to end that threat. If we're to fight back against Latvulan, we'll need more than a single dragon. We'll need an order dedicated to eradicating this threat. The time has come to reform the Dragon Guard. The crew of the Perfect Pounce already helped us on one dragon hunt. I'd like you to see if they'd join us for many more. Speak to Zaji and see if he and his crew want to join our order. Let's hope Zaji takes our offer seriously. He may find it hard to believe that we want his crew to join the Dragon Guard. In fact, I'm having a hard time believing it myself.
Zaji knew his gut was right. Only a truly great warrior could tame a dragon. Really? Of course you do. Who wouldn't want the daring Zaji by their side? The offer is tempting. Whoever defeats these dragons will have their names sung by moon singers for generations. Zaji is not one to hesitate, Walker. Not when a stranger asks him to sail to a dragon's island, and certainly not when that same stranger offers glory and fame. Ah, yes! Zaji will speak to the crew. The Dragon Guard key! Who's a good-for-nothing lout now, mother?
Our mysterious crew has departed. Those left alive to depart, that is. Very well. I will join your order. Why would I hesitate? These dragons killed many of my people, and I cannot fight them alone. The Dragon Guard were a very strict order, yes? I doubt our crew would do well with too many rules. I have faced many enemies. Nothing was too big or too powerful for me to challenge. I would rather die on the sands of Palatine than hide away in foreign soil.
I can't believe we're in a Dragon Guard sanctuary. You want me to join your order? I mean, that isn't to say I don't want to. Of course I do. I want to protect my home before the dragons destroy it. We only face the darkness of fear, so that we may find the light of courage. That's something my mother always told me. An old Red Guard proverb, she said. I'll join your Dragon Guard and protect my home. I have to admit, our Dragon Guard does seem a little motley at the moment. Perhaps uniforms would help? I spent my childhood in Cyrodiil. My father was a commander under Emperor Leovic, and my mother was a Red Guard ambassador. They were always questioning who I was. Was I Imperial? Was I a Red Guard? Father received orders to come to Central and help with the restoration. He didn't plan to take me along as I was only 13 at the time. Exactly. And a new city helped take my mind off of other things.
Yeah. Can you see I'm reading? Trying to read. Oh. Thought it might have been some sort of code. Well, guess I'm free now. What do you want? Captain says a lot of things. Like more riches than we can count, and anything Dragon Guard. Books on killing dragons without getting eaten, I hope.
What do you want? Not surprising. I am the only one who can keep a ledger around here. You hunt dragons. I figure out where the dragons are, and what to do with any parts you bring back, yes? It's the most obvious way to help. You have given this one an important task, yes? Leave me to do it.
Nathalar and I have come to an agreement. We'll work together to defeat Lotvalan, but only that. After our battle is won, Nathalar will peacefully depart from these lands. Now, what did Zaji say to my proposal? Excellent. I'll meet with him and his crew to discuss the particulars. For aiding me in the establishment of our new Dragon Guard, accept this reward.
You are wise to ally yourselves with me. Lotvulan will not stop until Tamriel is destroyed. A dragon's words have power few mortals understand. When we swear an oath, we are bound by it. That is our way. The dragon Yagrandu vowed to aid me in a time of need. We must seek him out and remind him of his oath. I do, but I do not know where he hides. I leave that task to you, as the dragon god of old were known to be accomplished trackers. Finding Yagrandu requires a test of skill rather than mere bravery. I am curious to see how you and your companions fare. Yagrandu ran afoul of a powerful dragon hunter in a time before the dragon god. I found him, injured and cornered, and offered my aid. For a price. No, my kind call it a soul smear, a blood allegiance. It is an unbreakable bond, stronger than any vow uttered by a mortal.
We're part of the Dragon Guard, Aelia. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But it looks so good on you. Look what we found, Walker. Zaji has to say, the Dragon Guard certainly has style. Though this one did decide to make a few alterations. A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. South of Black Heights, Zaji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it. Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. It's settled. To Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
Ah! What? You don't trust Zaji to handle this?
Not in the slightest.